2 years ago, I had to sell both my cars in order to move to Canada as my visa in America ran out. Finally, I bought a Mercedes 190E with the goal of building an Evo II replica for only $20,000. The only problem is, when I took the car in to get inspected, we got quoted between 10 to 12 grand, which is way more than the car is worth. Thankfully, I have a friend named Ethan though, who's going to be helping me do all the maintenance, and the goal is to get it all done for less than $3,500, which leaves me with $6,000 to do all of the fiberglass bodywork. And we've got to get the entire car done by June 1st, so that I can set off across the country hosting car meets. So it's the big day, time to move the body kit over to Infamous Aero, and then we're gonna get the 190 later. I'm so excited, oh my goodness. And for those who wanna know what it's gonna look like when it's done, right there. That's the plan for the build. As the boys loaded up the body kit, I headed home to get the 190. Let's hope that the 190 starts. I was nervous it wouldn't run because I haven't moved it since the last video and it's been negative 20 degrees here. We have power, that means the battery's not dead. No way! I guess I shouldn't have been surprised. After all, these are known as the Camry of Mercedes, still being used for daily duties in other parts of the world. Now it's time to head to Infamous Aero, the shop that's going to be building the Evo II kit on my car, to find out if this Hedgehog kit is actually worth buying for you guys. This is not how it came, by the way.
Yeah. What are these things for?
That's probably the OEM mold for like the jacking point. This is probably the worst piece in my opinion.
Yeah, this doesn't look too stellar.
These are the like side skirts.
Not made very well.
Yeah, I've been told to use my OEM ones. It's cracking. As we unboxed the rest of the kit, we found more and more problems. But look, this one.
Oh.
Is that really bad?
It's not horrible. Definitely be able to fix it. Luckily, there's no chunks missing. Like, you can clearly see where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
The gaps close up nicely.
Now, this piece could have just been damaged as I moved it on the truck, but...
Yeah, as far as paint, you can see all these little blisters starting to form already. And they just, like, they're little air pockets. They're always worse than it looks. Like, super small ones like these, wrap kind of hides it, you know? So, yeah, this is going to take a lot of body work to get it perfect.
Okay, well, that makes up my mind for wrapping it, I guess. You might be wondering who Jason is. He is the co-owner of Infamous Aero, a company in Calgary that builds in-house fiberglass wide body kits and indestructible front splitters. So when it comes to fiberglass, Jason knows his stuff. I'd be interested to see what he rates this kit out of 10. Is it a 6? Is it an 8?
You can just see it's like spiky and
yeah, it's like wavy.
That's because they didn't use a roller to properly consolidate the glass. When you consolidate and push the glass into the gel coat, that's what fills all those air pockets that I was taking out earlier. Got a couple of slivers handling that stuff. Yeah. And like, you can like run your hand along this. Yeah, it's smooth. And just when I thought it couldn't get any worse.
The voids in panels, so you'll get these voids in the gel coat where they bonded two pieces together. So you basically got to go through all of this, dig it all out, and then fill it. I like to go around it with something hard and just do this.
No, this is not good. This whole, I think this whole edge is gonna pop off.
Yeah, see.
It's not the worst. Not as bad as I thought, but
that part is.
Yeah, this part's not good.
So if I'm understanding, what they're saying is if you don't tap it out and find out where the cracks are, down the road as I'm driving, it'll start cracking, and over the course of a year, the kit will basically fall apart.
You can hear that too.
There.
Did you
hear
how it's...
Yeah.
So they already did some of that filling.
Yeah.
Ruining my new body kit. So yeah.
Not good.
Unfortunate. Not good.
Not
good. It's
good.
one of those things that it's getting worse the more I'm looking at it.
Brutal thing is, I spent months researching body kits for Evo 2s, and Hedgehog Tuning was the best company I could find for the OEM non-wide body kit. There was one company in Germany, but they never responded to my emails and DMs, so I got a Hedgehog kit, and unfortunately, it only gets worse.
This one's twisted and collapsed.
And if it couldn't get any worse, they forgot to send me my front splitter with the kit. However, they did send me hardware and the splitter mount. Maybe this is supposed to be for the front splitter.
It probably is. The worst brackets I've ever seen.
There's some Thailand junkyard stuff.
Yeah, caps. Cool.
I think I've had enough for one day. It is Monday morning. We're back at Infamous, and it is time to disassemble the 190E. So we've already got this door panel off, broke 3 bolts, kept 3, and now we're gonna take this fender off and then fit this, or test fit this kit, and hopefully it fits.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna strip everything first.
All right, we've now got that piece off, and yeah. Oh. How bad is that, Jason?
I mean, depends on what you mean bad. Like, it's quite a bit of work to fix, but your new side skirt covers it.
So what you're saying is we just cover this up?
Car's in too rough of a shape, like, to ever be like, you know, like a concourse type. I'd say pick your battles. Like, if you're super OCD about it, like,
I'm not.
you could fix every bit of
Just
process.
send it. Just send it.
Exactly. Like, this car can be restored.
But as we continued to dismantle it, it got worse. Oh my gosh. I was really starting to consider buying another car again. This is so not good. Oh, it's so bad. At least that's... No, never mind.
No, it's bubbling.
I had a decision to make. Scrap this car or continue working on it. All of this stuff is hidden.
It is all hidden. Like, you won't see it.
Will this be the most social media car ever made?
No, I'm sure there's much worse on the internet.
And this rust isn't even including the rust I have in the front of the car that I've known about since I bought it. The biggest thing I'm concerned about is that people on YouTube are gonna just destroy me for not fixing this. Like, they're gonna be like, why are you putting all this money into the body kit, the work you're doing on a car that has this underneath and not fixing it?
I mean, fair. To enjoy the car now, like, just do the body kit. Like, I'm gonna do all this work to modify the body kit, but that doesn't have to be redone to transfer that to another chassis.
So you think
eventually find a nice one,
we could just transfer everything?
transfer the kit over and just scrap this one.
You just go ahead, basically slap the kit on like a band-aid, leave this, and then hopefully at some point in the next year I'll find a cleaner shell and I just take everything off this car and put it on that car.
Yeah, I mean, like, of course, not ideal. Like, in a perfect world, unlimited time and unlimited money,
I don't
just
have
fix
either
this.
of those
Exactly.
things.
Exactly.
I gotta make content and money, and the content makes my money, so.
Yeah, no, exactly. So, like, just take it a step at a time. Instead of trying to do everything all at once.
There we have it. The plan is to build the kit to fit this car, do everything I need to do on this car so I can take it across the country. And as I go through the next year, I'll be looking for more 190 shells that I could buy and then take every piece off and put it onto a nice 190. That way I can still do my road trip this year, get all the content I need to keep my business, which is this channel, running financially. And on the bright side, it means I won't have to worry about being precious with the car or driving it off-road or in the snow or anything like that, because at the end of the day I'll probably just swap all these parts over to a nice one. But before I end this video, something arrived in the mail, which I was looking forward to. I asked everyone to vote on my story what license plate I should get, and I gave a bunch of options, and then I went into the DMV and I did something completely different. So what we got is pre-AMG, because this car was built in 1992 and AMG started in 1993 with the C36 AMG. That was the first like official collaboration with Mercedes. So this car is pre-AMG. And I joined the Mercedes Benz Club of Canada. So now I got a nice metal grille badge. And when I went to New Zealand a month ago to visit my grandparents, I asked the club there if they had anything, and they gave me this New Zealand 50th anniversary badge, which was the last one left, so nobody will ever have this that's not in New Zealand. And my high mileage badge that I put in the second video where I went in to get it at Mercedes, still don't know if that's coming. We'll find out. All right, it is time to test fit piece number 1 and see if it fits onto the car well. I really hope this fits. I was also going to get Magna cars, maybe on the next vehicle.